morning, everyone. Welcome to this IEMD on working by our council's response to the proposed local government outcomes framework. Making the decision today will be Councillor Stephen Conway, leader of the council and executive member for housing partnerships and the Lakes Plan. And here to present the report will be Louise.
So, just with regard to this item, so this item is for the response to government consultation on the government outcomes framework. The consultation opened on the 3rd of July. There was a series of webinars where we asked officers from across the council to attend those webinars, as there was 13 different outcomes and 115 different metrics. So we wanted to get an understanding of what we were being asked to deliver and make sure that when we responded to the consultation, which closed on the 12th of September, that we were fully able to answer that as best that we could within with the information that we actually had. The report sets out the responses with regard to each of the different webinars, with comments around the different metrics, where some are positive, some are neutral, and some maybe not so positive because some of the older data sets, etc. Also look from a positive perspective that this could be an opportunity for clear benchmarking nationally, and that's always a good thing to understand. But the one issue that we also don't really have an understanding of is how this information is going to be used, especially from a finance perspective. And that was one of the concerns that we actually raised. So really today is just presenting to you, Stephen, the outcome of that consultation that we submitted on the 12th of September.
Super, thank you very much, Louise. And you've highlighted the key features of 13 areas and 115 different metrics. And our response, as you said, while welcoming some of the areas that are identified and some of the metrics, raises quite legitimate concerns about the reliability of some of the metrics, the use to which they're going to be put, and the implications for the funding. And I think we're also concerned about the costs of assembling information reported to government, which the government somewhat optimistically assumes will be nil. Well, if any evidence suggests that's going to be the case. Our hope is that the outcomes framework will be used by government as a guide and not as a kind of definitive and accurate picture of the performance of councils, because if it is, I think it will give a misleading impression, partly because of the nature of the data, but there's also, I think, very clearly a lack of scope for establishing local context, and that is a real concern. That what the framework is endeavouring to do is measure outcomes. It pays no regard to inputs. And inputs clearly influence outcomes. And without that, I am a little concerned that this could be used as a way of assessing the council rather unfairly. So I've looked through all of the consultation responses that we together, and I think they're very good, and I'm very happy to support them.
Thank you. If you'd just like to sign it,
Sure. Yeah.
And then it will go through so people call in. Thank you. So now the decision is choosing to sign. That is the end of the meeting.